first day of the class action certification resuming in court is done today, and first thing we need to report is, wow, is it beautiful in Vancouver since this morning. All rainy. Maybe that's a good sign. So it was a busy day in court. Lots of things were being discussed, and really it's now the government's opportunity to argue against the certification. Earlier in December, I believe it was, the plaintiffs were the ones that were arguing why this class action should be certified. And right now it's the Crown kind of defending and saying it shouldn't be certified. So one of the things we heard a lot about today is that it's duplicative and it's an abusive process, because the group that brought this challenge brought another challenge. So CSAPS is the group that brought this challenge forward. My understanding is they also brought a challenge to the vaccine mandate on behalf of healthcare workers in BC. The big difference between that one and this one is that this is on behalf of all BC residences, and it goes straight to whether or not the emergency declaration was valid, legal, and reasonable, not specific to vaccine mandates. So that's a huge difference between the other case that was brought forward and this case. And the reason they're saying it's duplicative and an abusive process is because that case has already been heard. I'm not sure how it got through the whole court system that quickly, but it did. One thing that started off this morning is that the defendants, so the provincial government lawyers, they were saying that another body needs to be added. This is BC CDC. They said that they're not added as defendants and they have to be. I find that an interesting argument, because really what that would do is just add more lawyers to this, which means more taxpayer dollars, and I don't think that's helping anybody resolve this dispute. One thing I was super surprised to learn is some of the fines and punishments because of these stay-at-home orders were so excessive and extreme, and this is what this case is talking about. For example, if you left your house during this period, you could have been fined with $3 million or 3 years in prison. These are serious fines that the government of BC was imposing on people for something as arbitrary and innocent as leaving your own home. And I really do think that BC residents deserve their day in court on this one.